Okay guys, this is a video for Jeep Liberty 2006 and a pull handle. I want to show you that pull handle. That's the thing that's right there on that corner. When you pull that out, okay, what's happening is the door is not opening. Okay, this 2006 Jeep Liberty used to belong to my dad, and so I like it. On this beautiful day, welcome to Buffalo, New York. Go Bills. Anyways, this is the and this is the part. This is the part that I had to send away for, and you will get this part, and it has, each one of these will hold one of these arms, okay, which looks like this, okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attempt to pull this guy out. If you guys have any tips or tricks on vlogging or doing this stuff, I'm an amateur at this. I got this thing around my neck, so let me know what you think. My hands are nice and clean, but they're soon to be very dirty. Everybody's showing this for the back seat. I don't know why, because this is the hard one, the door. Okay. Oh, by the way, here's what it looks like. This thing, okay. You got two screws. You got one here in the armrest, and you got one here, I believe, and you got one up here. So you got two screws, okay. Phillips screws, very easy to take off, and the whole front, the whole plastic, that whole plastic right there that you see on the door, that comes off. And then you got this part. This comes off. It's got adhesive. There's some jet plane going by, of course. Okay. So as we were, now I already clipped off the two, the one for the pull handle and the one for the, there's one for this pull up thing right here. Okay, that is clipped off. There's only one left. And the problem is it's super hard to get to. You see it back there, it's red. There's like, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, and I would really like this to be a quick and dirty job, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be. Almost got it. You see, there is still a clip on, and like how these guys always do this, and it's always an easy job. Not for me. So this is one clip you can see right here, and there is one that's in here that I can't get to, and the only way to unclip these seems to be to use a finger. The problem is, if you could see, there's this thing. This is a metal, the beam that is for your window, which makes this job like 5 times harder. Come on. Like, you have to have fingers of God knows what. So all right. Yeah, everybody does this stuff, and it's so freaking easy. It's not easy. Trust me. I'm just being cheap. And trying not to break this off. And I don't know how people film this stuff without there it is. You see that part? It has to unclip. And of course, now we lost. There's going to be blood on my fingers in a second. They make these things so tough to come off. How in God's name is somebody supposed to take that off? All right, so now we'll try to get something like this, or a small and you can't get it in there. So you have no room really to work. So anybody who thinks this is an easy job. Okay, this is the second part. So here's the two parts. I finally got it off. I don't know if again, this stupid V-Log, you have this thing hanging around your neck, it just shuts off. Your camera shuts off. I don't know what you guys use. Tell me. Whatever. But anyways, here is the dirty. Here's my part, and here's the one. And you could clearly see right here, this part's broken off, which is the arm. And here's the new one. So that must do something. I don't know if I could demonstrate it. Again, I'm not an auto mechanic. There it is. Okay, so now this is now latched. If I were to pull this arm, see, it becomes unlatched, and that is probably what is not working on this guy. So now I put this guy back in, and there's the room we got to work with, and we have two of these guys, and we have some blood. All right, so if you take this guy, I don't even know. You forget the alignment of this stuff. So here's the orange clip goes, so it pops on the top one, and then the bottom one is this. So the bottom one is probably the red. Okay. And the top one, I'm assuming, is the orange. So when this aligns in there, how in God's name are you supposed to get these clips on there when you can't even get I forget what it looks like. I can't even remember what the frick it looks like. Okay, so the clip is on the inside, the bottom one's on the outside. So the opening's on the inside for the top one, and it's on the bottom one for the outside. That's real helpful. So I'm using my finger in the door to hold it in place. This is freaking brutal. Anybody who thinks this is an easy job is out of their freaking mind. This is an absolute brutal job. Let me put Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this for a minute because I can't do this at the same time and do this filming. Okay. Okay, back to vlogging. Okay, here we are. So this is all working now. I think I got it up. Okay, so I guess it's all working. The trick is I had to take this bolt out here, which holds this window thing. Okay, which now I have to put back on. So that would be this guy right here. And you put this bolt back on. Okay, so this is for your window. You gotta have this for your window, but I actually had to take this off because I couldn't figure out how to get this thing in the right way. Okay, and now I left the screwdriver in there, and hopefully this guy goes back in like normal. If it doesn't, it'll be in a whole lot of hell, and I don't know which way it goes in. So I take the original one. So you can see this right now. Okay, so everything's back in place. This guy's got a screw. There's a screw in here. Okay, which I don't know where I put. Oh, I put them over here. Okay, 1 and 2. So this is a screw that you just put in here, and that goes in there, and this guy goes in here, and that of course would be a Phillips. I gotta angle this sometimes. Oh my God. Okay. Was that the wrong screw? Why does everything gotta be a problem, man? This is just a joke. I can't believe this. Okay, so we'll take this screw. And I'll put your door back in. Finger tight. Guess what? That doesn't have a spring to it. Oh, whatever. I'm not going in there to find out why. And they can't see a screw. Or I put this on too tight. Great. So now, door opens, no problem, but this doesn't go back. So, if anybody's got an answer for that, let me know. I'm signing off. That's good enough for now. I'll just put the piece back on, try to figure it out. Thank you. Bye. And so now we have a situation where it doesn't open. Doesn't open, doesn't open, doesn't open. So, whatever we did, broke it. However, if you go around and you go through here, it opens.